Supposed to be the ordnance department. As a quartermaster, I picked them. They asked you what you want to pick. I ended up in basic training in an ordnance company. That company ended up spent the whole war in Australia.
Oh.
Doing what?
You were in Australia?
No, I didn't tell you that.
Help your
You're
mother.
not listening.
I am.
I was promoted out of that company after basic training
And he's a
to the
teacher.
3rd Army headquarters in Fort Sam Houston, Texas, in San Antonio. This is a promotion. 2 guys were picked out of the company. I was one of the 2. We got promoted to 3rd Army headquarters. They spent the whole war in London, 3rd Army headquarters. This was ran the war in Europe. But I would have been attached to the machine records unit running the IBM. That was the beginning of the IBM revolution, running machines, which nobody knew about until then.
But wait, okay,
But
so I'm
listen,
sorry.
what
I want to
happened?
understand. I don't understand what I'm not following you. You joined infantry.
No, I didn't join them, and you didn't hear me.
I didn't
My
hear
dad
you.
said
I didn't
you
understand
could join
you.
if you picked your service and you go
Right.
in the quartermaster. Well, they allowed me to go to the ordnance. Ordnance was the same as the quartermaster. So I would never even seen the infantry.
Okay.
I was promoted. 2 guys were picked. And how could you turn
What were you promoted
promotion
for?
to be Fort Sam Houston, Texas, and San Antonio?
Okay, no.
At that
okay.
time, I didn't have any idea going to infantry.
Right.
I was in an elite
Okay.
position.
Okay.
But along comes about 6 months, I'm in San Antonio with my Uncle Max. He was in the medics there. The Army picks anybody who's qualified can go to college under the Army and they learn how to be an officer in the Army, under the Army auspices. So they picked me to go to Illinois Institute of Technology in Chicago.
Because he was smart. He was bright.
Now, I'm promoted 3 times already. No idea of the infantry whatsoever. I'm
Right.
getting promoted.
No, the infantries are the.
Nowhere near in sight. But you may not have been aware what happened. Along comes in 1944, comes the Battle of the Bulge in Europe.
Right.
And
I remember learning about that.
the Army is slaughtered. They canceled. Everybody that's an ASTP has to go to the infantry. That's how I end up going to the infantry. They transfer me to the 97th Division.
yeah.
Where? Where does it go?
Well, we
Just
were
a
gonna go-
division, the
I was
infantry
transferred to 97th, whichever infantry division needed men. So they sent me to a few other guys to the 97th because we were prepared to make the assault.
And then where'd you go? Where'd you go
We
to
went to the
train?
Pacific. We
So
first
where'd you go to train first?
Illinois.
Camp
You were in
Med-
Illinois and then you were where?
no, Camp Bedford, Illinois, Oregon.
Oregon.
And then we
I didn't hear about that.
That's where we learned how to jump off of the thing and climb up the ladders of the ship.
So how rough was that?
That was
I did
was fun.
How were you
Okay.
getting around the
It
United
was?
States? Were you taking
It's like
trains?
obstacle course and
that's-
stuff.
It was fun, Pops?
Yeah,
How were
it's
you
like
getting
obstacle
around
course.
David.
How were you getting around the United States? Were you taking trains or planes?
I spent more time on trains. I think I crisscrossed the country 5 times.
On a train?
Yeah.
Oh my
Anyhow,
gosh.
so we we were trained. That's how we end up in the infantry. You didn't, no way anybody
No
would
way,
have ever
yeah.
dreamed it. My dad must have had a fit, knowing that the only way he let me enlist was not to go to the infantry.
Not to go to the
And I
infantry.
end up in the infantry getting shot.
Twice.
Right.
That's
No, because I know when